Alright, welcome back, good people. On this video, I want to talk about the way people treat you once you decide to start a business. That's comical because a lot of times we feel like people really do, care. They have our best interests in this and that. But it's kind of like once you think about this, if you had an environment of people, right? You call these people maybe associates or friends or however you want to categorize them, and all of a sudden you hit the lottery. Let's say you hit the lottery and you win, not stupid money, but let's say you win somewhere in the neighborhood of $200,000. $200,000 does not allow you to not have to do anything else in life, but it's a substantial amount of money, right? It's a nice amount of money. What that will do is it will cause people around you to act a certain way. It will cause them to identify who they really are if you're paying attention. And you will be paying attention because you'll be kind of doing your thing, right? You'll be kind of caught up in the money and what you're going to do with it, and how you can help, hopefully, right? Because normally that's not the first thing to come to people's mind when they, have a windfall, is how I can help. That's not normally what comes to mind. What normally comes to mind is, say it with me, what I can do for myself, right? Which I'm not saying is a bad thing. I'm just simply saying that's what normally happens. But when you decide to start a business, which is not easy, I'm going to say that too. It's not easy to start a business. It's hard. I want you to know that. I want you to understand out of the chute that what you're about to embark upon is not easy. Because if it was easy, everybody would be doing it. But even the people that have done it and are not doing it today can attest to the fact that it's not easy, especially if you really want to become successful, because you will identify with the fact that this is not a get-rich-quick process. It's a get-rich slowly process. And the way you get rich slowly is you become consistent over time, right? You have to understand where you are and what you know right now is really zero compared to what you will gain and what you will know. So you're on level one. You're making a decision. You've made the decision. Now you're saying, okay, I'm going to do it. So you have to study. You have to begin to have a process in place for you to gain knowledge, for you to gain information about that particular field of expertise that you want to go into. That's a must, ladies and gentlemen. It's a must. You have to continue to gain knowledge because you don't know enough right now. And like I always say, you don't know what you don't know. So you want to learn as much as you can, and you want to take action on things once you learn them, right? In other words, if you want to learn how to create a video, you want to understand the process by learning, reading, watching other things, listening to podcasts, reading blogs, watching videos, and then once you do it for a minute or two, we'll say 2 or 3 videos, then you want to try it, right? And then you can, it's kind of like creating videos. Think about that. One of the things you can do with videos is that you can create the video and then you can edit it, right? That's how it is with your business. You create something and then you edit it if it's not like you want it, until it's like you want it. And once you get it like you want it, then you just repeat the process, right? And then you get more creative. And then you get more buy-in from other people, right? And then the people that were there initially, that will call themselves your friends, they will begin to drop off. You know why? Because they're not doing what you're doing. They won't necessarily drop off by saying, I'm dropping off. But you will no longer have the same amount of free time to give to them. and they will start to latch on to other people who has that free time and who are doing things in line with what they do. Now, is that a bad thing? No, that's not a bad thing at all. It is a thing, though, because in order for you to become successful, you have to know on level one that those people with you on level one probably aren't going to go with you to level 10. You have to know that. And you have to be okay with that. Because if you're not okay with that, what will happen is you won't grow. Because every step you take, you want to take these same people. Every step you progress, you want them to progress as well. It doesn't work like that unless they're putting in work. Now, if they're putting in work, they will rise just like you rise. Maybe not as fast, maybe faster. But if you're the only one putting in work, that's not going to work. Because you're going to get frustrated, I guess is a good word. I don't really say frustrated, but what it is, you'll begin to realize that they're not, that, or they don't want what you want. And that's okay. It's okay. The thing about it is you can't stop wanting what you want because they're not willing to identify what they want and go after it. You have to be able to make that decision for yourself. But never base it on money. Never base your understanding and your growth and your decision on how much money you can make, because that is wrong. That is not the key to success in business, in my opinion. I do have an opinion, but people make a lot of money in a lot of areas, but more so in the investment part, not in the ownership of the actual business. See, those are two different ways of generating income, right? What you do on a daily basis, you should like to do, right? Like me, I invest in the stock market, but I don't study stocks, especially on a daily basis, because that's not what I enjoy doing. What I enjoy doing, I do on a daily basis. And I generate a profit based on the effort that I put into it, right? The more knowledge I gain and the more action I take, the more monies I make, right? And that's the way it works. One of the caveats to that, though, and I want you to remember this as you start this journey, is that it will be you who holds you back. Not the circumstances, not the situations, not the so-called failures. It won't be all that. It will be you. And until you become thick-skinned enough to overcome that and identify that, you'll never be successful doing that. Because opportunities will come all the time. But you, because of who you are or who you think you're not, you will say, nah, I'm not going to do that. Nah, I'm not going to do that. And you begin to create a process or a habit of not following through. And when you do that, you're also creating the habit of not receiving the benefits of your efforts. And you don't want to put yourself in that situation, because this is all based on what you want. It's based on what you feel like you want to contribute to the world. How you want the world to be after they've experienced you, right? You can do it. It's not that difficult, but it's not easy. I want to say that. But it's worth it. I'll say that. Because it can allow you to live the life, the lifestyle, take care of who you want to take care of, travel where you want to travel, be a part of whatever it is you want to be a part of. Because those things require money, and no way around it. You have to have money. You have to generate an income. But you can create systems that generate an income and go do the fun stuff in life. Especially as you get older. As you get older in life, you want to kind of be able to write your own ticket, right? You don't really want this person to have to pay for you, or that person to have to pay for you, because they're not going to pay for you. They are not going to pay for you. You are going to have to pay for yourself. So get your mind right. And I appreciate you watching these videos. I am ecstatic that I'm closing this out. I'm thankful that I was able to commit to it and go to the next level. By the way, something else that I committed to initially for the first part of the year was to hit the gym 5 days per week. And I hadn't missed a day yet. As a matter of fact, I'm over a day because I go 5 days a week. Sometimes I go Saturday. I only did that once, but I'm a day over. But 5 days a week, I'm in the gym, 30 minutes of cardio every time, no exceptions. And I'm 60 years old. That's right, 6-0. So that means age is only a number, right? I'm nobody special to anybody but me. I did it, you can do it. And I can help. My name is Larry James. My company is Speak with Larry. My website is speakwithlarry.com. My blog is speakwithlarry.blog. My podcast is Speak with Larry's podcast. All right, listen. Hopefully I'll get a chance to cross paths with you guys somewhere along the next process of things that I'll be doing. If not, thanks again.